will say, there is a deep underground of nerdom that I didn't know existed until this beautiful angel came in my life.
Anime's nerdy.
The anime.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much, like, cool people. Like it's not even like all the weird guy or whatever. I'm looking at like athletes. I'm a professional athlete.
I love that you go to conventions too.
When you go to these conventions, there are like gorgeous women there in cosplay.
He's so...
See, not many people get excited like
gorgeous
this.
women. They're dimes. They're running their own businesses. They're titans of industry.
There's way more than you imagine.
But is there way more hot girls?
So again, the question, did you ever find out what your red flags are? I even wore this shirt just for this question.
So filling in people that didn't view last episode, Brent went on a date. Girl said he had a bunch of red flags. He did not get what the red flags were.
But I don't know if you should reward people for not checking out the last episode. You have to watch it to understand this.
Nah.
No? All right, fine. You guys
I like the shortcuts for people.
All right.
I said, yes, I have many red flags.
Good. But did you actually find out what they are? I mean, we know what they are.
Not yet, but eventually. I
will.
Just start listing them. Just be like commitment issues.
You should just text her right now and be like, so out of curiosity, what were these red flags you're talking about?
Her.
Let's see if we can get her on the air to like tell us what the red flags are. Come on, that's good.
Oh.
Can you call her?
I'm going to call her now, but eventually.
Call her. Give her a call. Let's hear it.
This is a hotline.
This is a hotline. Albert did it. Why can't you give her a call?
Yeah, it's still fresh.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, just out of curiosity, these red flags.
Do you know what your red flags are?
I will turn that to the expert.
No. This is a self-awareness exercise.
I'm not aware.
I'll ask Anna what her red flags are next. Hold on. What are your red flags?
My red flags that Anna would say.
And that you think yourself.
Just your red flags that you're aware of.
Yeah, I'm out of the
You in a relationship or a new girl I'm meeting?
You out in the wild.
Me out in the wild.
All of it. Your red flags are your human red flags.
I'm too passionate. I'm too passionate a lover.
Yeah, too passionate a lover. Too selfless in the bedroom.
Too selfless in the bedroom.
Right.
I'm an overachiever, really.
Right. Yep. Wake up too early. Go to bed too late.
Yeah, like it's hard.
Give too much
I'm
to charity.
Grinder.
Right.
I do.
You're on Grinder.
That would be a red flag. That would be a red flag.
Just give us a couple.
The ADHD.
Okay.
Absent-minded definitely
Absent-minded
is a red flag.
Is a good one. Yep.
Snoring maybe could be a red flag.
I don't think that's a red flag.
Why are red flags?
Womanizing tendencies.
A lot of women could think I'm like the job itself could be a red flag to a lot of girls. They could see that.
Right.
You have to go out for work and hit on women. What the hell? Right. My other red flags. I hang out with you.
Yep.
You don't really.
Your friends.
You and Albert do not help my case enough.
Your friends. Yep. I would say that's correct. Those are good. All right, Anna. Okay, yeah. What are your red flags?
I'm OCD. I like to clean and organize all the time. I don't know. I think that's a red flag.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, guys hate women that clean all the time.
I'm obsessive with it, though. It's like, let's go do this. No, I have to line this up and make all the labels show.
It's awful when you obsessively organize the entire house for me.
I'm like very, very OCD. I'm all over social media. I feel like that's a red flag for some guys.
That's the one I thought you were going to go with.
Yeah.
That's a good
one.
All
over social
I don't
media.
care, but I can see that.
But yeah, these are general. I mean, you're with a person that obviously doesn't care. These are general.
Yeah, and my job is social media, so some people could think that's a red flag.
Great self-awareness by you. Yep.
Oh, I know one. Like, it's off show.
What?
I think that's correlated.
That's what I'm saying. It's correlated, but it's, oh my God.
He's saying the pictures. But that goes along with your...
Picture this, and you picture that. Picture the food.
Always want pictures?
All the pictures.
Yeah,
I think that goes along with the whole, like, social media influencer-y tendencies.
Like, my dad literally raised me. We always had a camera, and every, like, season we would get a new thing, and we had a photo album for each season every year.
So daddy issues.
Well, no, we always love to take photos. I mean, that's why I love taking photos, too. And then I just found social media. I'm like, I could channel it. Another red flag. I'm overly obsessed with my dog. I'll like leave the house and like 2 minutes later I'll be like, I miss my dog, and it's kind of like annoying to people. I feel like that could be a red flag.
I like my dog too,
but
cool.
I don't know. I don't know what the red flags. I have no car. That could be a red flag.
Red flag. You tried to change the topic.
What'd you say?
I have no car.
You have no car? That's a super red flag.
No. Yeah.
That's super weird. I'd be like, how do you even like exist?
Well, if we went dating, she'd have to have a car. But
yeah, I literally sold it when we started dating. It started to break down as I never used it. I would use it. Yeah.
My red flags. I actually think that people would think it's weird I don't have social media.
That's a huge red flag.
Red flag, like serial killer
No
or like
Instagram?
living multiple lives type red flag. Very like stubborn, set in my ways, particular. Is that a red flag? No?
I would say pessimistic views on
not friendly with strangers.
Not
friendly.
Assume the worst of people immediately.
Not welcoming. These are all good.
Yeah, you hate people.
Honestly, same.
I think I give off major like gym bro energy.
Douche.
That could be a red flag. Yeah, gym head,
major,
meathead.
like, into the gym, like Captain Creatine energy.
The Instagram thing.
What? Oh yeah, I don't have Instagram.
That's the big one.
People are gonna think I live like a double life or serial killer or something.
All right, let's go positive. What would you say?
Also, red flag having an empty apartment.
No, never positive. Oh my god!
Currently empty apartment.
Such a red flag.
If you meet a girl as it stands right now, and you're like, "Yeah, I don't have Instagram. Come over to my place," and she walks in your place,
no
goes,
TV,
he's going to murder me.
Carpet.
This guy's a serial killer. There's boxes. There's like.
I like it. I'm watching less TV than ever.
There's no TV. There's nothing to do. Like there's no books.
An Amish person reborn.
You walk in and there's a slinky. Nothing to do.
It looks very serial killer vibes.
Busy.
Yeah.
All right. Fine. Those are good red flags. I like those.
I kind of want to like act this out. You need to approach a girl, let her know clear out. I don't believe in Instagram. Come over for an after party. She comes by. There's no alcohol. There's no TV. It's just
there's alcohol. There's a ton of alcohol.
What do you have?
I have like 12 bottles of wine. Scotch, bourbon, tequila.
Okay, I see the alcohol. Tequila?
Yeah.
All right, you're ready to party. Okay.
Yeah, there's a fucking ton of alcohol.
I thought you don't drink tequila.
I don't.
Forget.
You're like the girls.
Just there. I just have a bottle of...
bottle of roofies ready to go, whatever.
No roofies.
Is it a red flag if you have Instagram, but you haven't posted in 7 years?
Yes. It's the same thing as not
exact same thing.
What do you think when a girl doesn't post? Immediately, if a girl doesn't post for like a year, it's like you're pregnant. You had a kid.
Really?
That's immediately what girls think. If you're a girl and you haven't posted in a year, pregnant.
So my Instagram exists. I just don't have it on my phone, and I'm not like a participant. So if somebody technically like wants to like look me up, they can like see that I exist.
We talked about this last time, but I want to get your on the last episode. But let's get your opinion. When is the right time to expect a girl you're dating to post you on her Instagram?
When it feels right.
I don't know. Some girls take their sweet time, and I don't blame them.
Why not?
I feel like a right time. Cause I mean, no girl wants to be seen as like a hoe, a girl that's like, oh, I'm dating this new guy, post him on Instagram, and then break up and then start dating a new girl.
No, what if the guy's her boyfriend? That makes her a hoe?
Oh no, that's what we're only talking about is like a relationship.
Like you're in a relationship. She's your girlfriend. When should she start posting?
I would say like a year.
Wow.
I would say
here's a real question.
Wait a minute. When did you start posting me?
Like a year and a half.
Oh my God. I don't even notice, but wow.
But you don't post him on your professional one, right?
Yeah.
You do post him on your professional one?
Yeah, on both. He's on both.
See, I think that's deeply disturbing when a girl like is an influencer and she like can't post her boyfriend on there because like she'll like lose followers and shit. That just seems
I know, but
one of my girlfriends is like that.
That's a job. I'm the opposite. I almost understand it because it's like this is how you primarily make money. I don't want to disrupt your cash flow.
I think I just understand my boundaries and like what I would accept, and I just wouldn't be able.
But that's her cat. That's how she makes her money.
Yeah, that's so weird though. Can you imagine if I was doing my job or I was like a traditional realtor where I had to like interact with people and like every time a client asked me if I had a significant other, I said no. And
if it helps you make $100,000, $500,000 sale,
I don't think a girl would be okay with that.
Maybe I'm on.
If we're really serious,
Here, let me ask you this: if you guys weren't in your situation and where you weren't involved with the company, would you be okay with him specifically saying I'm single to people?
No.
Fair.
I
guess I'm just more understanding because my job is so weird. Like I expect girls to understand my job. I'm like, I'll understand if her job. Like when it comes to your profession,
I just think it's like this weird, like singular niche where like Instagram influencers.
No, here's another one. Okay, so let's say, all right.
Like I respect that she posts you, knowing that it might negatively affect her.
Would you be okay with me making out with a girl when you're not around? No. Now, what if I was an actor and I'm doing it in a movie scene? Would you be okay with it then?
Yeah.
That's good for work. That's my whole point. Yes.
Right.
I would hope so. That's the correct
But it
answer.
would have to be like a movie that's actually like big. If it's like a whatever, of course not.
But you're saying a sexualized work environment, but she would not be okay with you making out with a co-star while that co-star thinks you're single.
Yeah.
But you
So you
have
can
to
still perform your job, which is this sexualized job, and still acknowledge that you have a significant other.
This is the opposite.
Anna's agreeing with me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But this is the opposite. For the work, you don't have to kiss a girl with real estate. But if she thinks you're single and that's going to get you the bigger sale.
But what I'm saying is no girl would ever be okay with me doing that. But a girl or even a guy would expect their significant other to be okay with it if it was for the purposes of more social media followers, attention, money in that regard. It's like this weird singular niche where like it's accepted or argued that you have to like come across as single.
I would prefer she would have.
I mean, like once in a while, it's fine. Like, so if I'm in a relationship, I could post them once in a while, but I'm not going to post them every day just because you're in a relationship.
Sure, of
Every
course.
day,
I think it's like it's not something that you should have to hide. But like if you're intentional,
Here's the easy solution. I think you should have a personal and a business.
Yes.
Easy solution.
Yeah.
I don't need to be seen on her business. If she's an influencer and she has 100,000 thirsty guys on her Instagram, I don't want to mess with your money. Make your money, girl. Do your thirst traps. Do whatever. But you should have a personal one that's restricted or for people that we know.
Fair.
All family and
that
friends.
one I want to be posted on.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think that's totally fair.
All right, we all agree.
Maybe I don't know the inner workings of like
But
social media
actually,
celebrities.
it's funny enough. This conversation came up and you brought it up once before and you asked me why I didn't post you.
Really?
Yeah, you brought it up before.
Okay. And what was
You brought it up, and then I
Go
started
past me having setting some boundaries here.
Yeah,
right?
then I started posting you on my story, and then lo and behold, I posted you on my.
It starts with the stories, it ends with the post.
Well,
That's
it started with the boyfriend pressure, apparently.
Yes. was that your boyfriend at the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were like, why? You were like, are you hiding me? Like, why don't you post me? And I'm like, it's my business account. It's not really my personal. And even to this day, like I have a personal, but it's not. It's still business. I don't really have an Instagram.
You have so many accounts.
I know,
don't
because
even
they're
know
all
what's what
for
anymore.
work. They're all for work. You have like one account that's strictly close,
So did
close
he not
friends
just
and
make
family.
my point for me, Brent? Please chime in. He pressured her to post him on her business page.
I didn't realize. I didn't realize it was a business.
He's like,
yeah, but it's
he's like, I got a savings and a checking.
But like we went over it over and over again. You're like, yeah, but you don't have a personal. Just post me. And I'm like, okay, but
Whatever
it's my
Judge is
work.
ruling. Judge.
I wanted whatever one was your friend,
I
family
have
stuff.
no personal.
Well,
That's
that
Facebook.
was not clear at the time, I guess. I don't
No,
know.
I made it clear. Facebook is the only place where it's like
Get a
family.
personal.
He's like, I
Why?
don't want
I
to
already
interrupt
have
your
somebody
money, but
It's
post me.
kind of like what Brandon
I'm
said
just
the
not
other
gonna be
day.
that
Though it's
boyfriend
like
that's like hidden in the shadows. Like, no, if you're my girlfriend, people will
it's like
see.
That's
you
what I'm
know when
saying.
you go to the gym for yourself and then you go to train someone else, it feels different. That's kind of how it feels on social media. I go for work and I don't want it for personal.
What if she has a personal page that exists, but she never posts on? So the only one she really posts on is the business page, which it sounds like that was the situation and you wanted to be posted.
Yeah.
She had a dormant personal one, and you're like, this doesn't count.
But see this, but the
They're all
business one,
work.
that's all your friends are on the work one too. So like that's you're honestly what you have is a mixed personal and business one. That was the problem.
I have like 6
You gotta
accounts and they're
separate-
all for work.
They're all for work. You gotta have a
Yeah.
separate. You have one that's just.
Why? I don't
sparked
post on
controversy.
it.
You
love
just agree
this.
with me. You just said you should have a personal and a business.
Yeah, but I don't want to like make more.
No, yeah. Then
I don't know.
convert one of your business into
Brenty
personal.
boy.
I
Wait,
got
Brent-
some. I got some for you.
That's
I would
so-
have to block people
that's
or
so
manually
Anna-
make
Pause.
people
We're
unfollow.
going to
That's
Brent.
how Anna should be personal.
I got some for you.
No, it's
So
literally
this
an LLC.
happened to me on the date I was on.
Okay.
So she takes a video of the food and puts it on her story.
And doesn't
she
put you in it?
Doesn't put me in it, but she tags me, not like where you could see the tag, where it comes up on me, and I have the option to add to my story.
I like that.
Do you add?
That's a good balance by her, actually.
Well, now do you add to your story?
Never.
Right. So why would she do that?
I could cause fights
Because-
that's testing.
I think that she's giving you the option.
I think she wants it. People don't tag you in a story and then don't want you to not post it.
Secretly
Yeah, but
wants you to
she's
share.
making
They
him-
want you to share it.
She's making him feel like it wasn't an attempt to hide
No, it's a
him.
power move. She wants you to share the story.
I don't think so.
And honestly, if it doesn't show you that,
Neutral on it. I think
if
she'd
you-
be okay with it either way.
No. Girls don't tag you on a story if they don't want you to share it. It's marking territory.
So the first first date, I shared it. And the second date, I didn't share it.
And she freaked out, didn't she?
We're not sure. We can ask when she comes on the pod one day. We'll see if she'll come on.
Can we please interview her live? Can we
please be like,
you do?
No, I don't want to call her. I want to bring her here.
All right, can you bring her for next Monday? Next week you bring her?
Even if she decides like this is friends vibes or whatever.
Let's have a friend vibe.
And we're going to get you in front of the camera for this one, so put on something snazzy.
I think she'll be down.
Let's do it.
That's awesome.
I want red flags. I want why she tagged you in stories. We need answers. We don't need answers. The viewers.
Brent, what are your red flags?
Yikes.
What are your red flags? Come on.
I'd rather not say right now.
Come on. What are your red flags?
Self-awareness. Come on. What are your
Canadian?
flags?
That's one.
That's big.
Canada.
What are some other red flags?
That's a red-white flag.
Not being in a long relationship.
Okay. Never had
What's your longest relationship?
Like 8 months.
Wow. That is short.
Well, Anna, before me, what was your longest relationship?
It was weird. It was on and off for 2 years. It was never like official.
For 2 years?
A year and a half.
We're still on Brent's red flag.
I just thought you shared it with him. I didn't expect that.
Shaw, the biggest one might
On
be
and
living
off,
in
though,
a
wasn't
poker
like-
house.
Yeah.
That could be a pretty red flag.
Poker house.
That's really bad. When you brought a girl over and you open the door, the first thing she sees is a giant poker. She's like, what kind of fucking degenerate am I dating right now that's runs a poker
I
house?
offered him a sweet place to live with me, and he would
You're
fuck
still
yourself.
not over that?
No, I'm not over it. I'm hurt.
I bring it up to Brent all the time because he comes in and he's like, oh, they were working on the building next door, woke me up, it was so loud, so annoying. I'm like, you could have lived next door.
Yeah.
Well, we wouldn't have even lived next door. We would have had a much nicer place. We would have had a nice place in the building.
Oh, so you wouldn't be on this floor? Good move, Brent.
Oh yeah, nice.
Good.
Super weird.
Well moved.
Any other red flags?
I don't have a car.
Oh, you don't have a car?
You got a sweet wheel, though.
Sweet
Got a
We
sweet
like to
wheel.
call it a man scooter. Let's
I
edit
just
that out,
feel
buddy.
like in certain cities though, like you don't need a car because it's like you can walk everywhere.
No, I totally agree with you, but this isn't one of those cities.
Yeah.
Is it not? What do you mean? The grocery store is right there.
There's like
You can get around here, but people
Yeah.
expect you to be able to go to like Miami. or
Uber.
Boca,
But when you go to
or,
Miami, you usually
it's
drink.
rough.
Put it this way, you could eat in all of the walking distance places here in like less than a month. And like a real walking city like New York, certain parts of California,
It's
San
not-
Diego.
It's not even a functional thing. Like people roll up here, there's Cybertrucks and Teslas and
You think it's a status
Rolls
thing?
Royce. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have a car, like not only do you need a car, you need like an established car. You need a BMW. Every car out here, you see BMW, Audi, Rolls Royce.
Because people live beyond their
Lambo.
means here.
A lot
I'm
of
just
Bentleys.
saying, like you just see, like to
It's
say, like I
Mr. Wheeler, your
don't,
girl.
to say I don't have a car at all, like, bro.
I never used it. I don't know.
Let's say you're lucky you're a girl, because that does not fly as a guy here. That would
Things are
never
so
fly.
different as a guy. You have to have those things.
You have to. You would be spit on.
I mean, I could get one, but like I don't need it.
You get hucked to it immediately.
I actually think you could work around it as a guy. I think you can have but you would still have to have other statusy things.
you
You'd
better
have to
have a butler at that point.
You'd have to have a baller apartment, and you'd have to like Uber black everywhere, and you just have to lie and be like, "I'm really prone to DUIs."
I guess. I mean, it would be a rough sell. It'd be a
I
rough.
think you could do it. You just have to have some other.
Here's a
positive
better
stuff.
question. All right, would you date a guy if you didn't have a car? Exactly. Enough said.
We
No,
need
she
a car.
if he had other like success indicators,
I
I
mean,
bet you she would.
if I was single, I'd have a car again. So I would want the person I'm seeing to have a car. And then if we decide to live together,
you
like one car is fine. But
I could pull
like
off
when
my
I'm
own.
single, I feel like one car, like you need a car.
You need a car. I don't think you need a car. Well, all right. What would be some other deal breakers for you? For guys out there watching, what are some deal breakers as a girl that you would be like, if he doesn't have
Not
this, I'm out.
overly Anna specific things, because I already could see you smiling over
He
there.
goes, he doesn't like anime, he's out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, a big deal breaker is if you don't make at least as much as how much I make.
Okay, so
I
money.
feel like, yeah, if you, it's just, I feel like it's like you're not even trying because
All right.
And I think a big one, dogs. If you're a dog,
Yeah, you have
I
to
think
like
that's a huge
dogs.
one.
Well, what if they own a cat?
no, instant no,
Yeah.
instant no. Don't like cats.
What if they don't like Italian food? Is that a deal breaker?
How can you not like Italian
They just
food?
they hate pasta.
That would be weird. I mean,
I mean,
I
weird,
don't
but
think
is
it's
it
a deal breaker
right.
though.
I'm trying to find less extreme thing, but
I
like,
mean, you don't like coconut. I'm not gonna not date you.
what if he
you
has
don't like pumpkin. I
That's
love
pretty
pumpkin spice.
coconuts.
what if he has a third nipple?
That's weird.
A nubbin?
A nubbin.
That's
Can
weird.
you date a guy with 3 nipples?
I don't. There's no one like
Here's the
that.
real question.
No.
Here's
Yes,
the,
PBS.
no. This is the real question. You're asking a dumb question. Let me rephrase. Would you rather date a guy with 3 nipples or 1?
Oh.
I want a normal guy, but 2.
No.
Would you date a girl with 3 breasts or 1?
3.
Yeah, just because it's like, it's a story. It's like
a surplus.
Yeah.
So weird.
Honestly, if we got 3 breasts, I'd be
Anna,
like,
come on. Three nipples or 1? You have to choose.
1.
Nice. The unинipple. Love that.
Now, what's more likely to find in the wild, 1 nipple or 3?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy.
Google. I couldn't find it. All right.
Brent, so 3 nipples or
these are the questions these people need to hear.
These are the hard-hitting dating questions that these fuckers want to know.
Long and hard.
I love this is great. This is a silly
big red flag would be, I don't know if it's I know of a lot of red flags, but like I know a big red flag is if you're not friends with any girls.
I'm not really friends with any girls.
Exactly.
You're incapable of having girls that are just your friends.
I also think girls think it's a red flag when guys have too many female friends.
That's also true. That can also be true.
It's like have the right amount of everything.
I think it's a red flag if guys have all female friends and no male friends. I think the ratio. I think they should they need to be shown to have female friends, but they should have more guy friends. They should have like a core circle or
have like an even amount of like girl and guy friends, I think. Yeah, have like an even amount.
You ever see I Love You Man? He only had female friends. It was like, that's a red flag. Like, I agree with that. But also having no female friends, it puts you in like ironically puts you like in this playerish, like can't get along with women.
And a red flag / deal breaker if he's friends with his exes.
I mean,
if you talk to them a lot, yeah.
I think you shouldn't talk to them at all.
Yeah. I mean, I don't talk to my ex at all.
Like if you're in another relationship, no.
It depends how you break things off.
I mean, if like 1 or 2 text messages go out, I'm not going to be mad. Like if someone passes away or like just a random reach, I'm okay with that. Still friends? But like, I mean, still friends to what extent?
And she's dating some other guy.
I mean, that's cool, but like, I don't expect us to go out on double dates all the time. I feel like that would be weird.
No, but they come out for group functions and stuff.
I mean, it's weird if it's intentional all the time. If we're in the same friend group, if we're in the same friend group, like it is what it is once in a while. But if it's intentional a lot, it's weird. I don't like that.
I literally asked a girl the other day, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm like still friends with my ex, and we hang out. And it's cool or whatever." And I was like, "That's super weird." And she was like, "No, it's fine." And I was like, "What happens when you guys drink?" She's like, "Well, stuff happens." I'm like,
"Yeah, FWB,
exactly. Like
friends with benefits."
Exactly my point.
Yeah.
Like, no bueno. I don't know if I have any green flags left. I think they're all just red at this point.
Everything's just red at this point?
Yeah.
I know Jared's biggest green flag is like in Marvel.
That's my... This is
sucks to be you.
I am damn.
You are a piece of shit.
I love it. We can watch Marvel together.
Green flag is
it's awesome.
You're caring or you're a good provider. But
this is news to me.
It's so cool. It's so cool.
Loyalty,
you just accidentally insulted him so hard.
That was unintentional. I don't know.
Is that what they call a neg?
Yeah. She's like, I love
she was
a compliment.
Yeah. She's like, I love
the best thing about you is you
one of
like
the biggest
some
green flags.
Second one is your verbal insecurity of not posting me on your Instagram.
You're murdering me on air, Anna. Just slaughtering me.
I post you a lot on my Instagram now.
No,
only if you're in a Marvel outfit.
Green flag. Not your social dynamics, not your confidence,
your drive,
your drive, your ambition, the connection we have.
I mean, I wouldn't date a
the
guy.
amazing stuff in the bedroom. No.
She's like, I'm not gonna lie on camera.
Like some nerd shit.
A guy that I wasn't like, that didn't have that stuff though. Like, I want to date a guy that's not ambitious. I want to date a guy that wasn't like.
But your biggest green flag.
I'm not gonna live that down. That's cool.
It's awesome.
What do you mean? It's awesome.
She goes, yeah.
I love that you're new too. It's
I remember we were talking about Iron Man on our first date. I was like, this is awesome.
He was like, I run a business. She's like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, but about Iron Man.
Tony Stark.
What are your views on Iron Man? I was like, I dressed up as him for Halloween.
So cool.
Take me now.
God. What are my green flags? If you're going to tell a girl about me, what are my green
flags?
Mm-hmm.
Athletics?
Discipline.
I'm an athletic director for a local high school.
You're an athlete.
See this?
Has cars.
Guys, take notes. This is sucker people are going to give you
easily on the next Bachelor. Easy.
What?
On the next Bachelor.
They don't let Jews on the Bachelor.
Yeah, you don't like us.
Yeah. They're I can't even get the joke out. They're afraid we'll kvetch about everything. Couldn't even get the joke out.
What's the deal with these women are coming?
Oh man, they're
all
like
these boys.
The girls that they would line up for me. They'd be like, "Here's Esther, Rachel,
Sarah.
She's like, I brought you some Google.
Yeah. But then when they get like Galdo, it's like, aha, they shipped it to Israelis. Nice. Mashiach. Like, okay. Better direction here. Yes.
God bless you.
I told you the story, right? Like one guy was like, yeah, so I was sitting on this Israeli girl in Tel Aviv. And I'm like, so you're all go to the army? They go, Ken, yes. I'm like, so that means like you're really good with your hands, huh? You're a fighter, right? Like, I'm trying to flirt. She goes, we're better with a gun. Like, okay.
Yeah.
I believe you. Oh my God. I don't know what to say.
They're not like American Jewish women where it's passive aggressive. It's just aggressive.
Yeah.
It's just in your face, scary.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
You have to be like a hyper alpha.
It's crazy how the mandatory army sequence, like for 2 years, makes them more tough. But yeah, it does it. They do not mess around.
And the Israeli men are like the wind. It's like, no, it's okay. Like everything's like...
They're calm.
They're just like skirting everything.
They're just smoking hookah, eating their hummus, and they're just like, everything's
a baba.
Hookah?
I didn't know they smoked
of course.
Hookah.
It's a land of hookah.
It's
and
the Middle East.
And everybody's got a gun, but you feel crazy safe for some reason. I'm telling you, like they got on their hip, and you're just good.
It's kind of like that in New York. They have like big...
No, it's not. Like
Israel and Texas.
Yeah, imagine. Yeah. It's just... but not even Texas. They got a site, but they got rifles. They just walk around with rifles.
Sometimes in New York they have like the...
Where are you going in New York?
Yeah, where do you...
Sometimes randomly there's events, and in Times Square there'll literally be cops with like big guns.
Cops. These are civilians.
That's crazy.
These are just people.
Oh, just random people.
Yeah,
no,
the civilians.
They're soldiers. They're not civilians.
Soldiers.
Civilians have guns.
No.
They all have guns.
I don't think that's accurate.
Okay, raise your hand if you've been to Israel 3 times, more than once.
We'll have to research this, but I'm pretty sure there was
Based
a ban.
on your experience of nothing, you're like, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure there was a ban on civilians having guns.
No, they might not have the rifles, but like definitely the military is everywhere. Number one, so they all have rifles. Our tour guide was like, I got a pistol on me. Like everybody's got a gun. Everybody's strapped and ready to go. Because here's the other thing: everyone you see that are civilians are also military. They've
Right.
Also
so maybe that explains it.
They're all military.
So would that be a red flag in Israel if the man doesn't have a gun?
Could be.
She's like that. Wow, red flag.
If he's got a bad gun, I think that's definitely like hurts him. That definitely like is points against him. If he's got like a small gun, it's like, really, you call this a gun? It's pretty bad. And honestly, wherever you go, there could be like rough neighborhoods there. You take one wrong turn, like all of a sudden you're in like the bad part. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to get political, but like not the Jewish sanction part. It can get a little dicey.
All right, so we're getting political.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to get political on it, but it can get dicey. But they're all good people. Plenty of good people.
Brent, what are your green flags, buddy? Canadian.
He's like, get off me. I don't want to talk anymore.
I want Brent to talk more.
Yeah, the people demanded. We took a poll and they said they need more Brent on the podcast because we're not entertaining.
He goes, you guys go.
He's like,
he doesn't have voting rights.
He's like, I wear a cool golden cross with sweatpants.
I would say my green flag. Here we go. I would say like super adventurous, spontaneous.
Hello.
Down for
We're not just talking about in the bedroom.
Yeah.
We're taking life.
He really is going
down.
Adventurous, spontaneous,
he's like, I love toys.
Down for anything. They call me a wanderer.
He's like, I like to get myself in a lot of different positions.
Outside the bedroom, what are the green flags?
Yeah, I would say super thoughtful. I would say, have manners opening the car door.
But not your car.
No, not my car.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Whose car is this?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're good opening the girl's car door.
Brent's probably a freak in the sheets. Give him the old maple leaf.
I like that.
The old maple leaf, yes.
Are you a secret toe sucker?
Oh God.
Mike's off, Brandon. Mike's off.
Mike's off.
Brent, what's your fetish? What's your fetish, Brent?
We already know Anna's. It's Marvel.
Right. She has me dress up in weird ways.
What? No, you liar.
He's like, I'm here to pillage your town.
Dr. Doom is going to go Dr. Strange.
I've been asking this lately of like all sorts of people, like not just friends, like kind of random people. Have you ever met a girl with a foot fetish? I don't think it exists.
No.
It's so weird.
I don't think it exists.
No.
I don't think so.
I think it's strictly a weird guy thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Trying to think. I've had girls that want me to punch her in the face before, which is weird, but foot fetish? No. Why is that? Why is that a guy thing? Wow.
They're weird.
Light bulb moment.
I don't know.
I literally was like having a conversation with a group of girls the other day. I'm like, anybody ever met a female friend of yours that like had a foot fetish? And they're like, no, that's weird. I think it's just a guy thing, and it's got to be some sort of
backs. I've seen girls with like a back fetish or
because we like back muscles.
They like backs and they're like, yeah, I love guys with the shoulder. Like
I think it's like just a masculine trait to like have like a big wide back. But
I'm saying you never see guys who are like, I love women's shoulders.
No, but you see guys that are like, I love her hips or her breasts.
Yeah, but really, you've seen guys who are like, God, that girl's shoulders.
But again, so you're describing differences between men and women, right? Men have big backs. Women have big breasts.
Men have big feet. Women have little feet. Maybe,
but we both have fucking feet.
We both have fucking shoulders. What is your?
I don't know.
It's the same.
It's different. A man's shoulders and a woman's shoulders is completely different.
I don't like feet. Women's feet are completely the same as men's feet.
I don't even know how to argue my point.
Like I feel
like I'm losing brain cells. I don't know.
Think it's respectfully, like a broken male brain thing. When men want women to like step on them, it's like a dominant thing or something. It's got to be weird.
Women like to be dominated. There's some women who like to be the dominatrix. But it is true. I've yet to find a girl who are into feet. I think there are some men who are obsessed. All right, here's a question. How many guys that you've talked to brought up feet stuff? Did that come up with it as a girl?
No.
So they're like really closeted. You've yet to find a guy out there in the wild who's got a foot fetish? Okay, so it's rare.
Here, nice couple poll. If she wanted you to suck her toes, would you do it?
I don't want him to suck my toes. I would probably kick him in the face.
No, but hypothetically, if you're like really into it, you want me to do it for you.
She's Anna. She's like your dream girl, but she's like,
I would do it for her.
Oh God!
If she was like fresh out of the shower.
I already know the answer to this, but would you do it for him?
No.
Yeah, I already know that one.
Yeah. If she was fresh out of the shower, I would do it for her.
Shower, would you? If he was exactly him, but he was like, you know what I want, baby? Send me those feet pics. Would you do it? No.
Maybe
I see them all the time.
Pedicure, like sure, I'll send like a picture after a pedicure.
You realize they see your feet, like whatever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
He's like, I see your feet naked all the time.
He's
like, without socks.
So weird. That's so weird.
Of course, it's weird.
The whole thing is your perfect guy. Would you just send him foot pics on the reg?
No.
No. You'd withhold?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sending.
Dude, I send him my foot pics.
Yeah, I get feet pics from Brand all the time.
Daddy.
Damn. Well, this is a bad time to announce on air. I've secretly been into you for your feet this whole time.
Waiting for the picture.
Waiting. That's why I don't get excited. I want feet pictures.
This is why your green flags are Marvel.
Okay, let's talk about all of his green flags.
No, you have to.
No, that's over.
Your chance.
That's over. We are. And if we discuss another one of his green flags, I walk off the podcast. We're ending on Marvel. That's it. He's got
just destroyed me live on air about
super generic to almost every guy in this country.
So your best green flag is you.
I went on dates with so many guys.
Male genitalia.
None of them liked Marvel.
Where are you talking to these guys?
Yeah, what? I'm pretty sure the number one fan segment or whatever the market is to men. It's not women watching all these Marvel movies.
I don't know. The last guy I was with did not like Marvel. He could not care less.
A little anecdotal. I feel like if you would have asked two guys around him, one of them would have been into Marvel.
Honestly, God bless that guy because he abused her on the Marvel thing. I took an easy at bat, boom, right the home run.
I don't even know how to process that. It's like the DC universe.
It was so cool. I love going to the movie theaters and seeing the movies.
So what if I prefer?
Green flags. You like going to the movies?
Popcorn.
Oh, I love
popcorn. Henry Cavill's Superman. He's huge. His back's this big. Christian Bale as Batman.
He can lift me off.
Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Nothing.
I don't think Jason Momoa is cute. A lot of girls think he's hot. That's not my type. Same thing with Thor. Like he's cute, but I'm not like.
You want Iron Man?
I know. I like Iron Man.
So if you had to pick one, who would you pick?
I would say Iron Man.
I know the answer, but I can't say.
Wait, you would choose the attractive billionaire with the awesome powers?
I would say him or Chris Evans when he played Human Torch.
Yes.
Only when he was human. I didn't like him as Captain America. Yeah. He was too big. Human Torch, he was so cute. He was young. He was in his prime.
Amazing. Great. Can we use that?
Yeah.
That's great answer.
The Jack shredded guy with the cool powers?
Yeah. I would say, yes, Chris Evans when he was Human Torch. I would say he's number one and then number two, Iron Man.
One.
What?
Our most attractive superhero.
Oh, ezy.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Easy. That's a no-brainer.
I don't even know.
Super easy. Barely
inconvenience. Yeah. It's obviously Wonder Woman. I was thinking Marvel, Black Widow, of course, but
yeah.
Is anyone who beat Black Widow?
There's nobody else.
There's Captain Marvel. No. There's Lady Thor.
Oh.
There's I don't know all the new ones, which or whatever. How many girls out there do you think have nerd fetish? Because I'm glad I found my one. How much hope do you think these guys have?
Isn't it called like sapiosexual?
Chris Evans as Human Torch, Henry Cavill as Superman.
They brought in some.
Yeah, that's not like a nerd fetish. That's like a hot guy superhero. Like that's not a. I mean,
that's kind of why girls started watching sports. Like the guy.
Nerd would be like as if they're into like Luke Skywalker. That's nerdy. That would be super nerdy.
Okay.
I don't think girls liking mega hot, super tall, ultra jacked guys is nerdy.
Okay. So if guys watch Marvel, they got a chance still. That's what?
I just think girls expect it. I don't think Marvel is like nerdy anymore. It's like so mainstream.
It's basically the new action movies. There's no real action movies anymore. Now it's just superhero.
Right. Guy nerdy stuff is video games.
Game of Thrones now.
No, that's also crazy sexual like
Harry Potter. No, that is nerdy, but I think women adopted it.
It is nerdy, but it's more adopted, but it is still nerdy.
So what's your only Star Wars?
Star Wars, Dungeons and Dragons, guys playing tons of video games.
No, there's a lot of girl gamers now.
I got him into games.
Still so far not the norm. Guys who play a lot of video games.
Hot girls streaming and cosplaying.
Not out.
Minority, not the majority.
That's 1% of the population.
Okay.
Unless it's Mario Kart. All girls.
That's 1%
I love Mario Kart.
Guys or girls who play a ton of video games is still nerdy.
I will say
Magic the Gathering is nerdy.
I will say there is a deep underground of nerdom that I didn't know existed until this beautiful angel came in my life.
Anime's nerdy.
The anime.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much like cool people like it's not even like all the weird guy or whatever. I'm looking at like athletes. I'm a professional athlete.
I love that you go to conventions too.
When you go to these conventions, there are like gorgeous women there in cosplay.
He's so...
See, not many people get excited like
gorgeous
this.
women. They're dimes. They're running their own businesses. They're titans of industry.
There's way more than you imagine.
But is there way more hot girls than not hot girls? No. Like, fucking Christ. That's a super minority.
But I thought it was all bad. I guess I was just amazed at like.
I mean,
there's niches.
There's way more good than I thought there would be. Like it's like a secret handshake. You'll see like a logo or like a small thing on a hat. We saw Love Island. He had the do-rag, like this 6'5" cool guy. And we're like, that's anime. That's an anime logo. Nobody would get it.
That's the Akatsuki.
Well, the Akatsuki, like we know who the Akatsuki is. They have no idea who the Akatsuki are. But like, it's a.
He always says this. He's like, there's a lot of hot female gamers out there. All 12 of them. Like,
okay, gamers I'll give you, but I think there's a lot of underground anime lovers like you don't know about. They don't talk about it because of this reaction. But they're there.
Yeah, because they're cartoons. They're adult cartoons, and most adults don't watch cartoons.
But they're cool.
And most hot girls don't watch cartoons.
But they're incredible storytelling.
Some do. There's always some.
For my anime fans, we got you, bro. Hope is not lost. Hope is not lost.
That wasn't your green flag.
It is. I mean,
she taught me.
Yeah, going to the conventions is such a green flag. That's so much fun. I love that we dress up together and we go and we get cool pictures and we meet people that are also dressed up.
I think you mean videos.
Yeah, that you're cool. Pictures.
Hello.
No, but I'm really impressed with the anime culture out there. I did not know it was this big of a thing when I got into it. I thought it was I thought it was Dungeons & Dragons nerdy.
It is.
No, that's what I'm telling you. Dungeons & Dragons.
D&D is more nerdy.
D&D is way more nerdy. 100%.
He's like those fucking nerds.
I got into both.
He's like we fucking pick on them.
No, I'll do it. I mean, I've thought about it. I'll play D&D. But yeah, those are really nerdy nerds. The anime people, like, they're low key. They're underground.
I feel like the only nerdy part is like knowing the skills and like how to roll
the game.
But the whole game is like you hear a story and then you guys are all like on an adventure. It's just like play imagination.
But the nerds know how to play it accurately. We're just like we're learning because we don't know what the shit we're doing, but
like we're having the most fun.
Are very skewed in your understanding of things. Just because one thing is way more nerdy than the other thing doesn't mean it's still not nerdy.
Okay, so tell me this. In the 90s, back in the day, back when we were in high school, right? Right when you were there. Tell me this. Was nerd cool? Was that like, no, right? So
wait, a nerdy song.
We can see the projection we're going, which is more nerdy stuff is getting cooler and cooler and more fun. And honestly, like all of it, like the more masculine roles getting diminished, nerdy shit's on the rise. Like I wish I was high school around like this time right now.
It's really interesting actually because you're seeing fitness and nerdy stuff climb at the same time. And there's a lot of fit nerds.
It's great.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It's really, really awesome.
There's so few of us left.
Watch prediction, and it's on air. 10 years from now, we'll look back and like anime is cool. It'll be like Harry Potter.
I think that this is as cool as it'll be. Maybe slightly cooler, and it's more likely to cycle down.
What blows my mind is he wants to go to Japan and he doesn't like anime. It's literally everywhere. He's
coming around. I admit it.
I watched one good anime. I hold my hand up. I watched one good anime.
It's literally on like everywhere.
Hero is not bad.
I don't know, man. We stopped watching it for a reason.
Oh, you're okay with it.
I don't hate it. It's just not good.
Solo leveling?
That's the one I like.
That's
good. You like Solo leveling?
Yeah. Do you like Solo leveling?
No, Sword Art Online.
No, it got bad.
It went bad.
It got bad.
It goes bad.
It gets slow.
It does.
I'm telling you have to get into Attack on Titan. It's slow at first, but it's worth it.
We're turning this into a nerd show review.
Is it nerd show review? Yeah. Well, look, you put me down on an episode. This is bound to happen.
If she likes anime, it's a green flag. If she likes anime.
Where can nerdy guys go to meet nerdy girls? Go.
I mean, the conventions, obviously.
Be more specific than conventions, because you can't just say the word convention.
There's a million conventions in all these different states.
I know there's a million conventions, but what
conventions?
Where can these guys go? Name a convention.
I mean, the big one is
the convention of conventions.
The big one is San Diego Comic-Con.
There you go.
There's a bunch of ones
different Comic-Cons.
I don't remember the names. People are telling me about it, but the Comic-Cons. What was the one?
Just sign up to a few websites. Go on Facebook and join all the groups.
Am I fucking taking crazy pills here,
here's the problem, Brandon. I don't remember the names offhand.
She goes.
This is what I have to say. Literally, type in whatever state and city that you're in. Type in anime on Facebook, and it'll pop up a whole group of people that like
Facebook groups.
There you go.
And they have meetups.
You know that you guys said you go attend.
I went to the New York.
You go attend conventions and you go to websites.
Honestly, if you know what it should be. It should be a secret underground society. If you wear,
that's the way to make it mainstream.
No, if you want to meet an anime girl and you want to still cool and you want to be good, peacock or add some kind of like the Akatsuki symbol to your clothes, like a necklace. For example, this is exactly what I do. I wear the Harry Potter necklace. If people don't know, it looks like Illuminati. They go, oh, that's a cool necklace. If they know, and they're like, I know your necklace, and you're in. If I wore an Akatsuki necklace or something from a Naruto, One Piece, just something that's like clearly from this anime, the girls that know, they'll know, or even the guys will give you props. Like that, I think you should just go out, cold approach women all around, and add that to your, if you're really into it, add a piece of it to your wardrobe where if you know, if you don't, it still looks cool.
Love it. So go out, underground nerd stuff, see if girls pick up on it. If not, you can play it off like you're actually cool.
It just looks cool. You like the look, you like the feel for it. You'll be surprised at how many
conventions, websites.
They have One Piece on them, and whenever I wear them, everyone compliments them, whether they're anime nerds or not. They're cool.
Your mic's forever cut out. I don't know why. It's just
anyway. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, there you go.
Technology is fun.
I mean, it's already 15 minutes, but yeah. Try it again.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Well, like at this point, if you've ever wondered how to pick up nerds correctly, you can either A, go to conventions, or B, wear nerd shit and just let the girls come to you, let them notice it, or get the props from the guys. I really think if you low-key show stuff that you're interested in, it doesn't have to be nerdy stuff.
Does it have to be low-key?
Be high key, low key, Thor. But I really think that's a genius way of going about it. It worked tremendously with me for like the Harry Potter thing. Any interest you have, just show like a subtle hint to it, and people will pick it up. So
like a big red flag.
Like a big red flag. If you're really into it's very subtle. It's very subtle. But you guys tell me in the comment below. Do you like nerd girls? If so, what's your best way of meeting them? We want to know. Leave the comments. We'll see you in the next episode.